Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to Tennis Manager. We're on episode number 8. Last time out, of course, we ended with the phenomenal period where Ann Lowell was able to sign triple contracts. She hit a level where all of a sudden she had offers, and her sponsorship deals led to us getting a good chunk of that, which led to two instant, well, it takes 5 months to complete, but two upgrades immediately for us. It was hard to remember, though, that we were actually in the middle of a tournament. She had already played the round of 64 in that tournament, squeezing her way through after earning a wild card against a very similarly ranked Swedish player. Now, into the round of 32, we're up against the 6 seed, who also happens to be number 6 in the world here at this Toronto Open. So chances are we're not going to fare well at this point. So let's just go ahead and use the simulation, continuing on with what we were doing last time out. We do go down 3-6, 3-6 as predicted. A couple double faults, only a couple aces, 9 aces for the opponent. We actually had more total winners, 28-21 on that, which is nice. But 25 unforced errors, almost equal to the number of winners we had. So we're beating ourselves up. They only had 7 unforced errors. That's an obvious way to lose. You could see one clear-cut difference, though. Wow, look at that. First serve, 94, 107. 85 on second, 93. I mean, they're matching our first serve speeds when they slow it down. Now at the Cincinnati Open, opening round for this one, difficult. We're number 40. We're up against the number 31, and then we've got the 16 seed who's got a bye in the next round if we're able to survive that, and then potentially Serena Williams from there on out. So not likely to get very deep into this tournament. Similar prize money. That last one for getting to the second round, we picked up 6,000. We'll see if we can get past the first round. I don't think that's likely, but like the last episode, our intention right now is to move quickly. Not only was that close, but we do actually squeeze this one out. We squeeze out the first set in tiebreak fashion, losing the second set, but then winning set number 3. 51% of points won. I mean, that is super tight. 7 aces to 5. Only a single double fault in the match, even though we were on the losing end of that one. That really doesn't matter. Total winners on the downside. Unforced errors, 23-12. How did we win this match? Net points advantaged them. I see no reason how or why we won this match. We were a bit more balanced on first serve. Return points, I mean, we got 20 of them. They got 17. Converted more break points. No, it was the same number converted. It was just the amount of opportunities. First serve percentage, 70 to 69. I mean, that's dead even. First serve points won was a bit higher. That's plus 7 in terms of overall. But second serve, big deficit there. Well, minus 3. I suppose not that big. Break points saved, 8 of 10, 5 of 7. I don't see how we won this match. I really don't see where we won 98 out of the 193 points played. Because, again, looking at the total winners, minus 7. Unforced errors, minus 11. I mean, that's a massive deficit. And we don't seem to have an advantage anywhere. Somehow, some way, we won this thing. We do go down in the second round as predicted, though. 4-6, 1-6, the higher seeding. The top players, the top 25 or so players, are well above Ann Lowell's ability. She's a good midfield tennis player, but she's definitely not good enough to compete with the top end, and it really shows here. 43% of points won. Good job on the aces again, much better than before, but only 22 winners. Only 10 unforced errors, actually. Statistically, I think she looked better in this match than she did in the first one, but she lost comfortably. So following back-to-back weeks where we picked up 6,500 for getting to the second round of a same level of prize money type tournament, that 13,000 already covers off the month. Of course, the balance this month is very much skewed thanks to the huge payday and the big payout that we had. So the combination of those two things, 150,000 spent times 2. So we still have a deficit at the moment for the month itself, but the balance is good and technically going the correct direction, as we said, on 70,000. Here, final week of the month of August, and already another tournament, back-to-back-to-back tournaments. New York this time, smaller tournament, smaller payout. this time we earn a seeding and a first round bye. So we're already into the round of 32. So that's going to help with the payout. But as it's a small prize money one, I don't think we're going to get paid well, even if we get through this round and then somehow beat what is likely going to be the 1 seed, who is ranked number 7 overall. And I doubt we'll be able to take care of her. Again, that top 25 or so, we've won one of those matches. I mean, it's happened, but for the most part, we lose those fairly comfortably. But I think we'll get to that round of 16. We don't. The much lower seeded player has spanked us in this one. 39% on points won is all we managed. Only 41 points. Ouch. No aces whatsoever. 1 double fault. Again, that's very minor. 1 is very acceptable. I'd say anything under 2 to 3 is a good day. Only 16 winners, though. And 19 unforced errors. Ugh. Ugly performance by Anne in this tournament. And she is knocked out much earlier than expected. As in 1 round earlier. But still, much earlier, considering who we were up against. And by New York, our next tournament, we're talking about the Grand Slam. So the U.S. Open. That means we've got that huge payday coming, regardless of whether we get knocked out in the first round or we get deeper. But we've lucked out this time on the draw. We have a qualifier and ranked number 150 overall, Raduanova, up first. That's somebody you think we could and should get past. Now, I'm not sure we'll get past the round of 64, but just getting through that first round could be huge. Let's actually go ahead and get into and play this one out. Make sure we do take care of business, as this is a Grand Slam, and there's a lot of money at stake for getting through this first round. Oh my, the only thing to tell the two of them apart are their hair color and their shoes. Lose the opening point, but that's 1 point. Love 15. Ooh, I thought she might have gotten that one past her. That one should have been past her, because there was at least 2 balls in a row on that last. Ooh, just in. 2 balls in a row on that last one that easily could have, should have pushed past her and been winners. That one, finally. She doesn't have godlike Stretch Armstrong arms this time around. And it's 15-30. Back into this thing. Could still win this opening game. No. Give up another winner. Getting really caught out of position here. And when she's been in position like there, the opponents somehow easily move to it. She's got some phenomenal range that we are not matching up to, as she gets us again with that side-to-side action that we've gotten her on at least 3 times to not have her, to not get the winner. Player to the side. That wasn't totally out of position. Oh, we could have started moving her side to side there and didn't. All right, well, let's speed things up. Like I said, this season is not one that we necessarily care too much about. Too many results. Today is just one that matters a bit more. Nice. Oh, come on. Look at that crazy range this girl has. Advantage. We fought back and win. Whew. We had gotten down there again. And then here, third game with serve. She's crushing us. This girl's got just the most insane range. She's got go-go gadget arms. It's insane. And we're squeaking out winners. Because here we are, leveling it at 2-2. But when she's had service, she's been spanking us. And then when we have service, we're squeezing out a win. So through the first 4 games, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. We won a couple of points that time, but still, you got to say we got spanked. Finally, though, with serve, we are comfortably ahead. Only giving up 1 point that time. Dangerously tight against a much lower seed. Can we finally steal a game? It's 40. It was deuce. Now we lose advantage here. We're on the deficit. Back to deuce. Advantage again. And she's still wins the game. We finally give her a game when she had service, but ouch. Oh, we're going to give this one away too. No. We're battling back. 40-30. 3 straight winners and 4 straight winners makes it 4-4. But again, we cannot seem to steal a game which she has serve. In fact, we've only been close on one of them. Now 5-4. And because she got that first service, we've been playing from behind. 5-5. So far, everything ringing true. Again, she starts strong with her service. And we'd go down yet again. Will this one go to tiebreakers? We need it to, obviously. Otherwise, we lose the set. Comfortable, though. Okay, into the tiebreakers. And then... Ooh. Can't get the ace, even though that perfectly plays... Oh! Ouch. Terrible little drop shot. That hit. That was in. Oh, we just got screwed. And now it's 3-love. Is it 3-0 when it's in tiebreakers? I don't know. Ay. Out. Finally. A mistake. Terrible serve. She gets the second one in. Oh my goodness. Come on. And. Nice one. Battling back. With serve. Something we are kind of desperate to have. This first set has been all about service. Out. Oh, just out. That might have been just in. Nice ball there. Yes. No, how did she get to that? This girl's crazy on her. Again, how is she getting to this ball? I don't understand how she's getting to that. She did it again. Like 3 times in a row there. She's totally out of position, nowhere near it. And somehow reaches the ball and gets it in play. The way this first set is gone, I think whoever wins this set's going to win this match, ultimately, in the end. Oh, unforced error. So many for Anne. She makes so many unforced errors. Oh, major unforced error. Set point. Come on, Anne, with serve. Yes. Oh, no. Oh, she totally had her beat. Oh, set point again. Yes. Okay. You got her. No, how does she do that? This girl's got Arena with set point now. That's a superb ace. Yes. That was beautiful. Oh, great power on there. You've really got her on her heels, but that's why she's got this crazy reach and crazy quick feet. Yes. Got it. 10-9. Come on. Wrap this thing up. Beautiful serve. Good return. Okay, you got her. Okay, work her again. Yeah, she didn't expect that. Okay, holy crap. What a set that was. What a tiebreak that was. That was insane. Let's go a little faster. By the way, we're at a Grand Slam, so that's only one set. We got a few to go. Finally, we steal a game, and now it's 3-1. Only one game has been stolen, period. 4-2. Now we're starting to steal games regularly. We both just stole games from each other, and it's 6-2. Comfortable on that set. Taking control. Like I said, that first set was everything. And look how tired we are after that crazy first round. It's already been an hour and a half. Only 2 sets played. The Radovanova is totally stressed out now, though. So I think we've got a real advantage and could take this in 3 sets. Already winning the first 3 games of the 3rd set. Ooh, she's bouncing back 3-3, though. Wow, each winning 3 straight games in that 3rd set. and we ended up taking it 6-3. So 7-6, 6-2, 6-3. Crazy match. Crazy hard match. Super tiring. That was a thriller. As expected, the 8 seed Swiatek gets through. She's actually ranked number 9. And yes, we have that decent ranking, but again, that top 25 or so have been much too strong for us. So the next opponent, maybe, right? The next opponent's a maybe, but beating Swiatek's going to be maybe asking a bit too much. And it wasn't even close. 2-6, 0-6, 1-6. Just 34% of points won. 3 aces, 2 double faults, but they had 12 and 1. I mean, she's clearly superior as a player. 21 winners, 21 unforced errors. Meanwhile, 42 and 8 for Swiatek just showed the clear gulf between the two players. Out in the second round, but at least we got into that second round because that's going to drastically increase the money we receive from this tournament. And there it is. There's our payout, 30,000. So that's on top of the 2,000 that we had. So that's 28.8 thousand by getting into that second round. That easily makes it a profitable month and bumps us back up over 100,000 already. With that, we've hit the end of the hard court season. Ranking moved up 4 spots to 38th. Points won, a huge increase from where we were after 2 really poor seasons that last time through. That was much better. That was closer to what we had that first season. Prize money also drastically higher. A lot of that coming, though, with the U.S. Open. Tournaments played, +4 from where we were. We played 6 this time around. But matches played was also better. We won 5. Won 5, lost 6, though. So not exactly a great win rate. But at least we got through some of them. Big moment of truth here. We're going to try a second time to see if we can sign Anne up for another season. Of course, with the coming upgrade to the facilities, we can sign a new athlete that way. I'd love to retain Anne, even if it's not in the most positive way of earning huge income. She gets into the big tournaments and picks up a good amount of income through that. And so therefore, it's worthwhile. Plus, with all these endorsements now, she's starting to bring in a decent cut of that. So I'm very much up for offering a new contract, which it looks like they are ready to go. So let's go ahead and accept her objectives. We'll keep her as a promising player, and I'm not going to mess with this. This is 1 more year. That'll keep her patience very high as we go forward. She wants to bring the revenue share down. Ouch. The signing bonus, let's keep it the same, but let's try to at least pick up a few points. Let's see if we can get to 25 now. Yikes, she barely budged. 22, at least bring it up by 1% from where we were. Bring it down to 20. We still need to get roughly the same cut we're getting right now. I mean, come on. And she didn't sign. Wow, so she's asking for even worse terms than what we had previously, and I'm supposed to be a 20 on negotiations. Where was that? Where was that showing here? That's not gaining anything in negotiations. I don't think my being a 20 on negotiations meant anything there whatsoever. We've got a 90% evaluation and somebody who supposedly wants to return and yet had no grounds to improve the offer. I mean, we barely went. She asked for 16. We offered 20. It's not like I was trying to bump it up by 100% or even double, right? 32%. We're talking about a 4% difference. 4%. And she's unwilling to sign. That's not negotiation 20. That I don't think that actually means anything in the game at this point, and is a bit of a farce. I could have been negotiation 1, and the results would have been exactly the same. That's my assumption anyway. I mean, is it possible because I do not have an agent? Without an agent, the agent handles it, so I can't handle it. So there's no point, again, in having myself at level 20 there, which means we wasted all sorts of points towards that. Could be. Maybe you must have an agent in order to actually have negotiating power, which would have meant our negotiating was a 0. That's possible. Hopefully that's what that was. Hopefully that's what that comes down to. My mistake, and that otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of having an agent? What's the point of doing any of that if there is no difference? Well, anyway, after for a second time not being able to re-sign Anne, we move forward. Osaka Open, Osaka is awaiting us in the round of 32. So yikes. Doubling the payday for this one. It's a rather small tournament to have such a huge World Tour presence. I mean, the 8th seed has gone to number 12 in the world, meaning a lot of really good players have shown up to this small tournament. We've got a good chance of getting through this first round and then getting absolutely spanked by Osaka in the second round, but expectations very low. For Nvides, we do squeeze this one out after losing the opening set. Only 51% on points won. 43 winners, though. 26 unforced errors. Up against Osaka, who won the U.S. Open recently, the Cincinnati Open, the San Jose Open, and then Wimbledon, got to the semis. So she's had a fairly good track record here recently, retains her number one ranking, and yeah, as if we're going to win this one. 3-6, 5-7. Surprised how well we played. 43% points won. 6 aces, no double faults, though Osaka had 15. Ouch on that part. But 29-34 on the winners is pretty dang solid. And just 18 unforced errors. Even she had 13. That's incredible how close we were able to make that. Osaka's second serve average speed was 104, which was crushing even our first serve speed. Yay. And of all places, we're in Wuhan, a place that, most of us would have been completely unaware of, had never heard of until about 1.5 years ago. But here we are with a difficult first round match. I mean, we're talking about okay prize money, so it's a semi-prestigious tournament. But, at 36, we don't even get a seed. Swiatek is the 6th seed and ranked number 6. Coda is the 9th seed and ranked number 10, meaning only a single player in the world's top 10 has opted out of this tournament. So we're talking about something fairly prestigious here. We're facing the 12 seed, who's number 13. So there's 12 of the first 13 all here and mostly through. So tough tournament, tough first round matchup. I don't even see anybody on our edge of the screen here anyway that is outside of the top 38, meaning we are 3 of the 4 lowest, 2 of the 4 lowest ones. There's a wild card at 66, but wow, right? I mean, this is an impressive field for a tournament that really doesn't have a huge payout. So Tomund, how do we fare? We fare well. We win 2 tight sets, 7-5 each. We lose the middle set 3-6, but we do come out. That's 199 points played. Really tight contest. We actually end up only winning 49% of the points overall and somehow come out on top. Serve points won, slight disadvantage, and on return points won. Aces, disadvantage. Double faults, slight disadvantage, though again not worrying with just 2. Nothing in the service stats suggests we should have won, or in the point stats. In the return stats, very even, very balanced, but break points, 6 of 14 against 6 of 10. Additional match stats, 59 winners to 41. That must be the edge because the unforced errors was ugly. Hey, look at that. She was hitting 99 instead of 98 for an average first serve. Not that means anything. Stronger service, but total winners. That was the difference today. Barely. There's no way that this tournament's going to get any easier, though, because we're facing difficulty here or here if we get on to the round of 16. So a high seed in that range that's generally over our head. So probably going to get knocked out here. Yeah, by a wide margin. 0-6, 2-6, and out. 3 double faults with just 3 aces. Only 14 winners. The total unforced errors was actually down from where it's been at 17. It's still not a good number. I mean, really, we need to be getting under 15 per match, and that's just not something we do consistently. But for us to be under 20 or 25 is almost a good day the whole second half of this season. So this is going to wrap up September. We're going to push into October. So the year is really, really closing in on the end. Anne's contract runs out in November, and it looks like we are not going to get her re-signed as her demands got even worse than when we had discussed with her earlier, and obviously could not get her to agree to literally anything with that. Ouch. I guess we're going to lose Anne. We're going to have to replace her. But again, we should be able to sign someone, virtually anyone, for a much, much better ratio of their earnings. And that could and should make a difference. And not only will we get to sign a new one, we'll get to sign two. That should help. That should really help. But we'll see where we're at with things, because it'll depend a little bit on who we're able to get signed and how they're able to do, on whether we're going to be anywhere in the neighborhood of Anne Lowell type performances or not. We are down to 3 months now until those upgrades are complete, which means just after the new year they'll be ready for us. We'll have one new member in November. We should have one new team member in January. Looking forward to that. I think I've already got one picked out through scouting. I will save the reveal on that till later. We certainly need to find a second one. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.